Hi everybody, Dr. Wittenberg again, and today we're going to talk about the magical number 7. Still continuing with our look at cognitive psychology, let's today focus on short-term memory. In 1956, George Miller published an article entitled The Magic Number 7 Plus or Minus 2, in which he reviewed existing research into short-term memory. He said that basically in short-term memory, we can hold only 7 items, plus or minus 2. That's not very much space. But Miller believed that there was a way that we could increase our short-term memory capacity. Let's break down short-term memory just a little bit before we go on. Your short-term memory holds everything. Everything that comes into you from your sensorium, what you hear, what you feel, what you see, all goes into short-term memory. That's a lot of stuff going in there. And we kind of, if you will, decide what we're going to focus on and what we're going to toss away. Take just a minute and focus on everything that's going around you right now. Take it in and see what you're processing. I'll be quiet for just a second. What were you aware of? Maybe the sound of my computer dinging, or the sound of the air conditioning in your house, or maybe something going on outside. But those are things that we usually don't pay attention to. Things that go into our short-term memory, those 7 plus or minus 2 bits of information, are things that we attend to, that we pay attention to. The problem with short-term memory is it doesn't last long, and it's really subject to interference. Think about this. You're with your friends and you decide you want to order pizza. Somebody says, well, what's the number to Domino's? And a buddy of yours goes, oh, it's 555-177-2214. So you're trying to remember it as you're punching it into your phone, 555-127-1214. But in the meantime, somebody says, oh, hey, don't forget, let's get 2 liters of Pepsi. Boom, that wipes out all of those numbers that you were repeating over and over, trying to get into the phone. So our short-term memory is subject to interference. And remember, our short-term memory doesn't hold very much information. Now, you probably suspected it, and I'm going to prove it to you. Psychologists really can read your mind. And here's what I'm going to do. In just a second, I'm going to ask each one of you to say to yourself your phone number, and I will read your mind and say your phone number back to you. That's how great my short-term memory is. Y'all ready? Say your phone number. All right, I heard every single one of them. And here's what I heard. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, I bet what you're saying to yourself right now is, hey, Doc, a phone number is more than 7 plus or minus 2 digits. You're right. Let's try another mind-reading game. In just a second, I want you to say your Social Security number to yourself, and I will say that number back to you. You ready? Here we go. I heard every single one of them, and here's what I heard. Dun, 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 dun. If you notice, the numbers take on a pattern, and this idea is called chunking. We remember chunks of information in our short-term memory rather than individual numbers or individual letters. That's why we can recall things like phone numbers, Social Security numbers. What we are doing is we're chunking things. George Miller's theory is supported by research that goes back as far as 1887. Jacobs conducted an experiment using a digit span where he read out just a list of numbers. He tested students from the ages 8 to about 19. And what he asked participants to do was just to repeat a string of numbers or letters in the same order. And he gradually increased the number of numbers or the number of letters until participants could no longer recall the sequence. Jacob found that these students had an average span of 7 letters or about 9 words, which supported Miller's idea of 7 plus or minus 2. So that 7 really is a magic number. It helps our short-term memory, and our short-term memory stores every day. Next time that we talk, we're going to talk about how remembering the past can shape our future. See you next time.